All right, here we go, guys. This is the guided practice, page 196, 1 through 8. Let me give you the answers first. In the first one, we have 16 and 2/10. The second one, we have 1 and 56 hundredths. Number 3 is 0 and 45 hundredths. Number 4 is 0 and 108 thousandths. Number 5, 0 and 568 thousandths. Number 6, 1 and 17 hundredths. Number 7, 14.8 grams. And number 8, $3.28. All right, so let's just do this. Number 1 is 2.7 times 6. All right, I'm going to do things a little differently since you already have the basics down. 6 times 7, 42. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 4 is 16. All right, decimal point check. There it is. One place value, all right. One place value, decimal point. And your answer is 16.2. And there it is. Just a quick reminder, this is repeated addition. If you think about it, you have 2.7 6 times, 2.7, 2.7. Don't worry, I'm not going to do for all of them. Just a quick reminder, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why I don't like repeated addition. It's too hard to lose track. But here we go, 17, 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42. Decimal point. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, plus 4, 16. Same answer. Okay? If you forget how to multiply, you can always add them. Okay, and all of you know how to add. And if you want to really double check your answer, if you want to estimate, 2.7 is pretty close to 3 times 6. The answer is going to be about 18. All right, number 2. We have 0.52 times 3. Okay, I'm rewriting them a little differently, but that's okay. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 5 is 15. Carry the 1. 3 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. 2 place values, 2 place values, and there it is. And number 3. 5 times 0.09, and this has three digits, right? So I'll put that on top, 0.09 times 5. 5 times 9 is 45, right? 5 times 0 is 0, plus 4 is 4. All right, and then 5 times 0, of course, is 0. 1, 2, 1, 2. There's your answer for that one. Number 4. 4 times 0.027. Same thing. Right. Now for this one's a little longer, so I'm going to go ahead and do this real fast. Decimal point, make a quick prediction. Decimal point. And I'm going to have 3 place values to the right, I believe. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's see how this works. 4 times 7 is 28. Carry the 2. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10. 4 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. And then 4 times 0 is 0. 1, 2, 3. Decimal point. And look at that. All you have to do now is just what you see here, write it down here. 8, 0, 1. There's my decimal point. There you go. Number 5. Okay, 0.071 times 8. This will go on top. Remember, if you forget how to multiply this because you get nervous or you panic, remember this is saying you're adding this 8 times, 0.071, or 71 thousandths plus 71 thousandths, right? And so forth and so on. So don't panic, you can do this. 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 7 is 56. 8 times 0 is 0, plus 5 is 5, right? And then 8 times 0 is just 0. Let me use this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Decimal point. Decimal point. And there's your answer. All right. And, oh, by the way, this was number 4. Okay, number 5. Actually, that was number 5. Excuse me. Number 6. 0.065 times 18. 0.065 times 18. Okay. Now, I can see where some of you might have problems with this one. You're multiplying by a whole number that has 2 digits in it, so some of you might think, oh my god, I don't know where this goes. Remember, you're going in order. You start here, and you're going to add all your digits on this orange line, if you will. Then when you're done, you're going to go with the green, and go right under that, and go this way, okay? So, let's go with this. 8 times 5 is 40. We're going to do that, right? 8 times 5. 8 times 5 is 40. Put my 0 right there. Carry the 4. 8 times 6 is 48. Plus 4 is what? 52. Carry the 5 right there. 8 times 0 is 0. Plus 5 is 5. 8 times 0 is 0. Okay. I'm going to put a little place value holder here because I'm done with the... Well, let's just say the ones place, even though it really... Well, it is the ones place since it is a whole number. We're done with the ones place. Let's go to the tens place. All right. Start all over. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 6, 6. 1 times 0, 0. 1 times 0, 0. You add all that together. 0, 7, 11. Carry the 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. And bring down that 0. Count the place value. Let me use a different color. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Your final answer is 1.170. And actually, let's make this even easier. Technically, this would be the better answer. Now, I didn't add the 0 there. I mean, I'm putting it there so you can see something. This is still 1, so why add an extra digit if I don't need to? And this 170 thousandths is the same as 17 hundredths, right? Just a quick reminder, if you don't believe me, 17 hundredths. If I multiply this by 10, it's the same thing, okay? So you don't need to add that last 0. It's equivalent, okay? So just remember, that's why the zeros are gone, okay? All right, number 7. Almost done, guys. Almost done. Hang in there. Okay, now we're coming to word problems. This is where people have issues. A bee hummingbird has a mass of 1.8 grams. How many grams are 6 hummingbirds and a 4-gram nest? Okay, now see, this is where people get confused, okay? All right? You are adding decimal numbers. You are adding decimal numbers. But before you do anything with the numbers, visualize the problem. What's going on? What do you need and what don't you need? All right, so we're talking about a little hummingbird. Again, I'm not an artist, so I'm just going to do a little quick beak. Okay, here's my hummingbird. Scary. Okay, I have a hummingbird. It weighs 1.8 grams. All right, I have a hummingbird that weighs that much. And I have to add 6 hummingbirds and a nest. Okay. So I have my hummingbird. I know it weighs this much. I have to take 6 of them and add a nest. Why? Because the question is asking how many grams are 6 hummingbirds and a 4-gram nest. Well, how much is a nest? Again, I'm going to draw a little. And again, you don't have to be an artist. No one says you have to be an artist. 4 grams. Okay. And you know, I'm going to write out the word, because you may not know what the letter means, which is kind of sad, but you know what? If you don't know this, it's okay. You're learning it now. All right, 6 hummingbirds. So that would be 6 groups of hummingbirds, or 6 times 1.8. And I'm going to add the nest, which is 4 grams. Now, I'm writing this up as one equation. You could do this math first, figure out how much 6 hummingbirds weigh, and then put the weight here at the bottom, and then add the 4 grams, however you want to do it. Okay, but let's do the math. 1.8 grams times 6. 6 times 8 is 48. Carry the 4. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 4 is 10. Decimal point, 1 place value, decimal point. So 10.8 grams are the 6 hummingbirds, plus the 4 grams. Okay. Now, I like adding them like this, but you don't have to. Plus 4. Now, quick check so I don't forget. I realize 4 is a whole number. And technically, even whole numbers are decimal numbers. All right? Because it's all based on the base 10 system, right? We talked about this earlier. So, instead of 4, it's really 4.0. 4 and no parts. So I'm going to add 4.0, right? 8, 4, 14.8 grams. And there's your answer. So the weight of 6 hummingbirds plus 4 grams. Now, this would be a good time to use estimation. 1.8 is pretty close to 2. So if I do a little estimation just to figure out if my answer is right or not, 6 times 2 plus 4, I have 12 plus 4, gives me 16 grams. So 16 is actually pretty close to 14.8, so I'm good. I know my answer makes sense. It's reasonable. Okay? Number 8, last one. Justin buys 12 pencils for 56 cents each. He pays with a $10 bill. How much change will he receive? Okay. Take a deep breath. Excuse me. Oh, jeez. Okay. He's buying pencils. He's buying 12 pencils. And again, I'm just going to draw a pencil just for the sake of argument. Just a little eraser part of it. Okay. Each one is 56 cents each. He's paying with a $10 bill. Now, do you have to do this for all the word problems? No. But by drawing, it's forcing me to slow down and think it through first. So he's buying the 12 pencils. He's paying with a $10... Let me say it again. He's buying 12 pencils, and he's paying with a $10 bill. And according to the question, he's going to get change. So let's see how much change he gets back. All right, so the first thing I got to figure out is how much the pencils are. 12 times 56 cents. Let's go ahead and do the math. 0.56 times 12. Okay, guys, just take a deep breath. You can do this. 2 times 6 is 12. Carry the 1. 2 times 5 is 10. Plus 1 is 11. Carry the 1. So far, so good. I'm done with the ones place. Now go to the tens place. 1 times 6, 1 times 5, and then 1 times 0. Place value holder. 2 plus 0 is 2. 1 plus 6 is 7. 1 plus 5 is 6. Decimal point. 1, 2. 1, 2. Decimal point. Okay. So we spent $6.72. Remember, the 0, again, is not really needed. 0.6 is the same as 6. Right? It's the same thing. So, okay. So here's what he spent. Now he paid with $10. So he's going to get change back. So I give the cashier $10. And I'm going to subtract what it costs, the pencils that is. I'm putting dollar symbols to remind me we're talking about money. Okay. Again, 10. I have a decimal number here. I might as well change this to a decimal number as well. So I'm going to make it 10.0 minus 6.72. All right, so 10.0 minus, you line up the whole numbers with the whole numbers, 7, 2. All right, now, it's funny. Now we're going to annex a 0. We're going to add a 0. All right? And let's see what we get. We're going to take away 2 from this, from 0. We can't do it. So I'm going to have to regroup. I'm going to take this apart. Can't do it. I'll take this place value apart. Can't do it. So I have to take this apart. Okay. 1 minus 1 is 0. So there's a 1 there, right? But I'm taking 1 away. I'm left with 9. The 1 goes there. But I'm regrouping. Left with 9 there. You put a 1 there. Again, guys, if you don't know how to subtract, I'm sorry. Really not much I can do for you at this point. 10 minus 2 is 8. All right. 9 minus 7 is 2. 9 minus 6 is 3. So he's going to get $3.28 back. Okay. Now, how are we going to use estimation? Just out of curiosity. Let's just say, you know what? 56 cents is close to 50 cents. Right? And 50 cents, we all know, you should know anyways, it's about half. 12 times half. What's half of 12? $6. 6, excuse me. So he's gonna spend about $6 in pencils, on pencils. If I have $10 and I take away $6, I'm gonna have $4 change, about. And this is what we have. So our answer is reasonable. We know we did this right. Okay? Anyways, hope this helped. And that is the guided practice.